right, this video is going to show a little exercise basically for increasing the strength and the mobility in the hamstrings, and this is using a variation of an RDL or a Romanian deadlift with a little bit extra work at the end. So I'm going to show you two versions here. First, I'm going to show you how far I can go with this toward parallel. My hamstrings are pretty open. And second, I'm going to show you what would happen if my hamstrings were tighter and I couldn't quite hinge all the way, just so that you can see the difference, because there's a whole range of positions you can bring your body into. And the idea here is that the leg that you're standing on, that's the leg that you're loading, and that is the hamstring that you're trying to stretch out and strengthen at the same time. So when you're doing this, you're going to keep your base leg dead straight. Lock the knee, keep the thighs engaged, and we're going to take this back and forth, and you want to feel that stretch in the back of the legs. So starting here, you're going to take hold of a weight and go for something close to 5% of your body weight to begin. And if that's no trouble for you, you could even go toward 10% to start. And it's a good range to work with for mobility. This is actually about 30 pounds, which is roughly, I don't know, around 17% of my body weight, more or less. But I've been doing this for a while here, so don't sweat that too much. You can even use the little pink dumbbells if you don't know if you need much weight at all. Use something that's like 2 pounds or something. But to start off, so you're going to be balancing on one foot. Go ahead and use the wall if you need to. Don't fight your balance with this. Concentrate on the lift and concentrate on the engagement. So my left foot's my base, my right foot's back, and from here I'm just going to take this back and forth, hanging the weight down and hinging. So I'm just going to bring this down to halfway with that full stretch in the back of the leg, and then come back up, and that's one. Keep the motion smooth. Bring it down again, and come back up. That's 2. Bring it down again. Come back up, that's 3. And you'll notice I'm trying to maintain the arch in my back the whole time and keep my spine long. That's 4. Now on the 5th one, you just hinge to where you can take this to, hold it, keep that weight hanging, and then you're going to focus on bending into the base knee. So I'm going to dip into that knee. 1, bringing my belly toward the thigh, press back up. 2, just come down as low as you can and come back up. 3, and then come back up. 4, and then come back up. And 5, back to the straight leg, hinge back up, and then you go to the second leg. Now, on the second leg, I'm going to show you a variation. If your hamstring's a little bit tighter, you're probably not going to fold as far as I just did. So, now my right foot's going to be on my base. I'm going to step my left foot back, hinge forward from that front hip, and just keep your body in line, okay? The base leg stays straight, and now I've got the weight in that hand, and I'm still tracking the wall. So, if you hinge forward and your hamstring decides this is enough with a straight leg, just stay here. And then come back up. Hinge forward, just feel that stretch when you bring it to your range. Come back up, that's 2. Hinge forward, and then come back up, that's 3, and I'm trying to hold that arch in my back. Hinge forward, bring it up, that's 4. Hinge forward, now hold here, because this is the end of your range. Keep the lifted body tense, and then focus on the base leg. So bend the knee, back to straight, that's 1. Bend the knee, back to straight, that's 2. Bend the knee, back to straight, that's 3. Bend the knee, back to straight, that's 4. Bend the knee, back to straight, that's 5. Come back up. And so this would be 5 sets of 5, or 5 rounds basically, so going right and left. And basically you want to start, I would recommend starting with a weight that's roughly 5% of your body weight. And if you're up for it, you can go toward 10%. That's a good amount for working on mobility. You can always take things further. This is actually 30 pounds here, which comes to about 17% of my body weight. It's just the weight I had available. But you could even use the light 2-pound weight. Okay, so some sort of resistance, taking it back and forth, make the motion steady and smooth, and 5 sets of 5. And hope this helps.